Alright, what's up everybody on YouTube? I'm actually having some issues with editing, and so at the end of this video, I'm actually going to be showing you a few clips, which altogether would be one video, but I'll be showing you some clips. Actually, I even ask if anyone is interested in assisting in editing my videos for future content. However, I was unaware that YouTube itself did not allow you to combine videos, so in order to save some time, I'm just kind of re-recording from this point. So let's more or less jump into it. As you can see on the screen, we got the roadmap, but I'm going to be showing you kind of my already pre-recorded video clips of discussing the roadmap. So let's hop in, and thanks for your patience and understanding. Alright, what's up everybody on YouTube? HammerTime 9000X coming at you with another Disgaea RPG video. This time I'm just going to be talking primarily about the roadmap for December. Certainly, I think a lot of players, met in October and November, knew that they were kind of down months, and hopefully you're prepared now for December. And, just as you can plainly see, the writing was on the wall. We got the new roadmap today, so we're going to be discussing it. But, Disgaea finally has caught up to make it so that Christmas and the Christmas events and all the Christmas characters can happen during, you guessed it, Christmas. So, certainly we have a kind of jam-packed December, which is good because, certainly I think a lot of players were upset at kind of October, November. I mean, we got Nisa a little early to try to add some excitement to November, but hopefully now that December started, people will be kind of back on the grind, so it were. November, that there wasn't as much content, although we did get Nisa a little early. That was exciting and pretty cool. As she, as I'm sure many of you noticed, she's taken over the PvP landscape, and hopefully you're not having as much trouble running into her, now that you are, hopefully some of you were able to get some advanced notice on kind of how to deal with her. But if you didn't, I'll actually talk about that for a few seconds now. So of course, Nisa has kind of a guts ability that otherwise allows her. Let me pull my Nisa up to show. Looking gained. There we go. I almost finished leveling her. She has this kind of guts ability that otherwise when you take damage, it disables you in combat. You will have 1 HP left, and action dodge roll plus 100 with 100% probability. So minus 20% each time. So otherwise you'll have to basically get her down to 1 a bunch of times. But some ways to get around that, and I know a lot of you in your PvP use a Tired Rosalind, right? And so a Tired Rosalind can also be equipped. I don't know why mine isn't currently equipped with it, but let's slide her in here with a fist, which otherwise can give her the ability to use this move. This is the bread and butter move. It's an all, and it bestows forget. And so this forget effect is actually very useful for neutralizing Nisa. Also a move kind of like formal Artina's Holy Blessing that allows you to use an additional turn is also very deadly to a unit like Nisa. So those are just some examples of things you can do to get in. Now, if before I jump into like what the roadmap looks like, let's talk about obviously the things that we can even just see in game right here. The first thing back on the grind, so it were. So here, we got our first notice that starting even right now, We've got some special item world bills, new UDTs, training packs, and defense battle. Defense battle is actually one of the more important things. I'm going to ignore this. I actually didn't finish like I usually do, but anyway, I haven't done my dailies yet for today. I'm going to do a quick look and see what we got here. So Bishop pickup, special summon, paid banner, free banner. So in terms of the banners right now, certainly if it's something you need, the feature characters, candidly, none of them are really worth getting, in my opinion. But we have a lot of good characters coming in this patch, which I'll certainly talk about as they release. I'll put out another video and do pools. And feel free to join me. I stream on Twitch, and we'll be streaming my pools on release day. So that's something. Summon is a Bishop pickup. There's a paid and a free version. I would avoid this like the plague. It's the only banner right now, but it is a banner to avoid. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, fam. So even though there's a high rate of giving level 5s, it's still, in my opinion, not worth it because the units that are featured on the banner are all very not so great. So, skip it. Anyway, back to the roadmap. We just showed you we got that UDT Bishop, so I showed you a little bit of a strategy with that. That is Resort Defense. I showed you sort of a strategy with that, which is, use as many special characters as you can. If you can use all 5, that'd be optimal. For me, I only actually had 3 of the 6, which is actually pretty rare. I have a lot of the characters that I've used in the game, so only having 3 is actually kind of disappointing for me in terms of getting, maximizing points. But ideally, you'd have 5, one of them being strong enough to get some speed, innocence, and then wipe out the competition so you can maximize your points. Otherwise, I recommend, as many of them as you can field with one strong / fast character that'll help clear the waves and allow you to skip the rest of the fights. The special item world bills this time, I'll actually switch back to the game for it. So we actually get a 3 times EXP and a 3 times drop rate as the current campaign. We also get one of my favorite bills, the Innocent Unlock HL cost free for 24 hours. That one is always it doesn't cost anything, so don't feed any of your materials away to the jury there, because it'll pass no matter what. You can keep retrying it as many times as you want until it passes, and it's automatic, or more or less automatic. So for our newer players, I'll just kind of briefly show you what I do for feeding the battles. I always look for the 5-star units, which are always the biggest monsters. I'll feed them some gold bars until they're feeling the love, just those 2, and I'll pass it 99.5% of the time. I probably failed once in the entire month of November doing that. And candidly, I don't recall even if I did fail once. So that's something to be considering. I'm only going to run this on this video because it's about to be day change. So I'm just going to briefly run this real quick. So we only have 3 runs of it right now. I don't think we have the boost yet. So there's no boost right now. But you can, take advantage. Probably only need to run once. Because it's a 3 times. Yep. Just once was needed. So, always good. You can use Super Reincarnate. I've almost got her all the way to what I wanted to get her. Oh, I did. Ha! JK, I already did it. Wow. I have to decide where I want to put this. Can I get her to S in any of the other ones? Well, I wouldn't put it in INT. Well, that'll be for later to figure out. But having said that, so I just put her down to 1. As you can see at the dark gate. This is just an example of kind of like just how good 3 times is, because 3 times is not bad. So always go equip with your EXP gear. I have nearly perfect EXP gear because it was something I focused on early in the game. You'll see I have the 2%. I'm only getting 35% boost, but 39% on this one with all the 2%. All 2% here with 29. I'm gonna up this at some point to make it slightly better. And then you'll see these are all 2% with 33. So I'm getting a little bit of extra love. Let's skip some stuff. Always take a friend. New Year's Rise, because that NE7 gives an EXP boost. If you subscribe to the EXP Pass, that's even more. But, I got basically all the way there with just that. You'll see 96, yeah. So I'll do all 5 here because I think I need to reach the end. So almost using all of it in one run from 21 up. Took me back to 9,900, which not bad. I'll finish it on day change. And one of the things that's really nice to do that allows you to kind of take the most advantage of anything. This EXP lasts for an hour. Day change for me is at about 9 minutes, but this continues between the days. So I'm sure a lot of you know this, but for those of you who don't, it's handy. You can, pass a bill in 1 day and use it in 2 days. And that'll allow you to spend your points for free on getting, like, say, HL, or if there's an event going on, you can get plus 50% event points. Anyways, back to the roadmap. So on the 8th, we're going to drop in with the story event, the Rice Ball Samurai story event. That'll come alongside the story event summons with Santa Lisa Rhoda. It says, and other Santa characters. I'm assuming these other Santa characters are, I believe, certainly it hasn't been confirmed yet, but I believe it'll be Santa Torchio, as well as the old Santa characters from prior events, prior Christmas events, like Santa Laharl will probably make an appearance for some summons. Santa Serafina has her own platinum summon that's dropping on the 15th. That'll be alongside, actually, before I jump to that, but or just speaking on Santa Serafina as we're talking about Santa characters, the 3, Santa Lisa Rhoda, Santa Serafina, Santa Torchio. Each of them, I believe, jumps us to the next tier of damage. I believe they're in the 16 million category, whereas previously there was the 15 million tier. One of them's a monster magical unit, one of them's a spear, and I think one of them's a bow. So, things to look forward to. If I'll be talking more about the units later when they release. But I think it's Lisa Rhoda is the one that has an NE7 that kind of acts kind of like Beach Lucy, that otherwise at the end of her turn provides action gauge plus 100 to the entire team. So it's one of those alternative options to using New Year's Oz or Beach Lucy in your team comps where you want to go fast. Talking about the Spar Space is Calamity Adele this time. It drops on 12-8. That boss is weak to Wind and Star. So for those of you who are lucky enough to summon Future Warrior Plenaire, you will see that she will absolutely smash on that particular raid. So definitely worth considering, who to take in and or preparing. I mean, we've got a week before that drops as of the date of this video. So you can actually prepare a Wind and or Star character to get ready for it. I think a lot of players are like, oh, what if I don't have like the strongest characters and things? And to that I say, you don't always have to have the strongest characters to be able to successfully beat the third stage of Spar Space. But you do need to have smart team comps. I mean, that is the end game of Disgaea RPG, is basically the Spar Space, that third level. So for me, for Wind in prior raids, I have Supreme Overlord Etna, who has a S rank Wind skill. So she's my Wind damage dealer. Of course, the girl herself has this monster star ability. But you have to have the right supports to otherwise make it so that they smash. And so a lot of players will take a lot of time to create a weapon for them. Like you can see my weapon here. It's not optimal. It's not bad though. You can see here I've activated critical damage 94%. It's not 100, but it's close. You'll see here star damage dealt plus 30. This would be the bread and butter. I settled for damage dealt to monster character plus 25% for this, but I can actually make this even stronger too. I should finish this actually. But yeah, you can see here I could optimize this to be another 30%. But she hits hard. It's a great weapon for her. And you can see I took the time to get it to rarity 100, level 100. So it's as strong as it can be. For those of you who don't know, if the character is a DPS and they don't have a skill that says like needs a sword, needs whatever to get like the boost or whatever they are, give them an axe. An axe is always going to have more power, always going to be the optimal choice. So, for example, Calamity Adele is a fist unit. But as you can see, mine is geared with an axe. As you can see, this one's a little less done than the last one. Critical damage only 77, but he's got an awesome fire skill, Flame Shadow Dance, and then also his S rank is a fire skill. So, just like Plenaire, the axe that you have to grind is 30. I ended up giving him this SP's plus 3 because I was finding that I kind of needed it for certain content where I needed like him to have another turn. I'll probably fix that to a plus 30% fire again at another time. Low key, you'll see that he's wearing assassin boots. That has the additional ability at the end of the turn if you defeat an enemy, SP plus 3. So, just be aware. Like, don't look at the innocence. I've got better boots. I don't know why he has the not great ones on, but having said that, I've got better ones. But regardless, the point is, these items can only be found in the shop. Equipment. I'm going to do a quick check here for any. Drop it down to 20. Do a quick check. You'll see Pretty Print Underwear has the same ability. Diva Belt, SAR Belt. So this is what I'll do. I'll just do a quick check. Oh, is there any legends? Any legends? Any legends? but you'll see assassin boots appear there. I always use level 20 because it's more likely to drop the level 19 stuff. And I'll just quickly run through looking for any legendary so I don't have to spend extra resources on it. And if I get it, great. And if I don't, like I didn't this time, then no harm, no foul. See, I have a minute left here. I didn't actually do this, so I'm going to quickly donate a sword and an attack boost. Don't mind me while I'm doing it on stream. Ooh, perfect. So those are the attack. Sorry. But this always good to do daily if you can. Oh, nope, I was too late. Oh well. But yeah, anyway, having said that, if you're a new player, you can always feel free to catch me. I always stream content, Disgaea RPG content on Twitch, HammerTime 9000X. Usually what I'll do to create my YouTube videos is I'll kind of just make them while I'm on stream, and then I'll clip them. I don't quite have an editor or anything like that. If anyone would like to edit some videos or is good with editing, feel free to reach out to me. I do this for free, for fun. I don't actually receive compensation. I was invited to like the affiliate program and all those things, but I chose not to do them. So I won't be able to compensate anyone, but if you certainly I'll give you credit, in anything you create or edit. If you want to help me make my videos better, to just make them more fun for people to watch, definitely would be happy and welcome the same. But let's jump back to the roadmap just to briefly finish it off here. We got Super Fierce's Overlord Festival for Supreme Overlord Girl Harl. That's the one I think a lot of people are looking forward to getting. If I recall, I believe she's a water unit that otherwise is very, very good with water. I think she, will be something that a lot of people will be looking for. And the banner actually lasts a long time. And as you can see, it'll drop right before Christmas. Along with some special login bonuses. We get an Christmas login and then also that Overlord Fest login bonus. We'll also be getting free premium summons. The premium summons look like they'll last from December 22nd to January 11th. I anticipate this will be 10 free summons on the premium summon banner. Kind of like they always do, so it'll be, once you reach your 10, they'll be gone, but there's kind of a wide period for you to do it. Robbery Summon and Malab Summon. I think this Robbery Summon is one of the ones that gives you a bunch of NE, so that could be something worth looking at if that's something you need. So definitely worth looking into. That'll drop toward the end of the month before New Year's. We're getting that Christmas special battle at the same time we get the Platinum Summon. For Santa Serafina, I believe that's the type of battle where you enter and you can choose a unit's pieces, and you'll get like quartz and keys and mats and whatever other things. You'll get like 1 run per day of it. I think that's what the special battle is. We'll also be getting that raid, the Santa Torchio raid. That'll be dropping on the 15th. Which raids are always something that if you have the time to do, it's worth doing. Usually it includes, one of the equips that otherwise gives your teams like passive bonuses, as well as really the rewards you get from the points, earning points in raid, are honestly just so good. So very worth doing if you have the time to do it. So that's December in a nutshell. You'll kind of notice, I'm sure a lot of players, like I kind of mentioned earlier in the video, were a little upset at October and November that there weren't like crazy things going on, but December kind of finally lines us back up with Christmas actually being during Christmas. So going forward, we should be back to a normal schedule and hopefully have a lot of fun, exciting content to come. So please check me out on Twitch, HammerTime9000X. Thanks for watching, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to drop by, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, thanks guys. Once again, apologize for kind of the shoddy nature of this particular video. Candidly, I just didn't really want to record it, but I appreciate you sticking through to the end, and hopefully you guys learned something or getting excited for the December stuff. And like I said, yeah, feel free to catch me on Twitch, and thanks dudes.